somebody is cutting grass right now, and they literally just started.
I think they wait on us. They live
They
across the
they
street.
saw the garage doors go up,
Right.
And they was like, okay.
Like,
And I saw the bald head one could just show up, so
Right.
they about to do something.
every week, same time.
Oh man, let's start the show.
Yeah, man. I think we have like a lot of follow-up work this week.
Yeah, a lot of follow up work.
Yeah.
It's been a slow week. Shout out to all the YouTube. Man, we had about 200 viewers on YouTube.
That's good, man. We're getting up there.
We at 300 now.
Ooh.
On Instagram.
Ooh.
That might not sound like much to a lot of people, but you invite 300 people to your house and see how many people is in your house.
Depends on what kind of food you got.
just 300 bodies.
No, you're absolutely
in
right.
your house.
You're right.
That's how many people we got on Instagram right now.
That's good, man.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Anywhere you get your, dang man, he is
Any
all
platform.
in
Any
this.
platform. We're on all the platforms. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I know you can hear him.
Yeah, I can hear it all
He's
in my
blowing
ear.
those leaves, man. The leaves that don't exist. So
All right,
good.
we gonna fight through it, man. We gonna fight
Apple
through it.
Podcasts. You can find us on all platforms. Spotify. You name it. Because
Yeah, yeah,
Kyle
yeah.
asks. He's
We
like,
on
"What's the
Tidal,
link?"
too.
Yeah, we on Tidal. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Shout out
He
to
asked me, I said, bro, if you know the name of the podcast, just go to whatever you listen to the podcast and type in the name.
I appreciate your support, Kyle, but
Yeah. No, I hit him.
no, I know, but
I hit him. You saw
but
him.
Don't you hate those type of people? Be like, hey, how do I do this?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not
like,
saying that. I'm not hating on you,
Yeah,
Kyle.
not you, Kyle.
Not you, Kyle.
But you, Kyle.
right. That type of person that does that.
Yeah, that
How
type.
do I do this?
He one of those.
How do I get the screw all the way in? You get a screwdriver.
Yeah. She get it all the time, especially with pictures she be posting.
And with sewing, probably. Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, I bought this at Joann's, all in the caption. And people like, hey, where you get the fabric from?
How do I do step 2? You follow step 2.
Did you read it? How did I do step 2? That's funny. Shout out to my wife. She's engineering.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Camera Roman.
Trying to stay warm.
Trying to stay warm.
In this LA weather.
Yeah. For those that listen to us and don't watch us, we are in the garage, okay? And we getting some of the temperature from outside in
It's
this
getting
garage.
a little chilly
It's
in
getting-
LA.
It's a bit chilly.
Oh, I like that. That was a good accent.
That was straight.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Hey, as much as we enjoy a British accent as Americans, they love a Southern American accent.
I could see that.
Bruh, when we went to London, bruh, everybody was like, oh my God, I could sit here listening to you talk all day. And I'm like, man, that's how they be talking about your voice, you know what I'm saying, back home.
Right. So you were exotic to them.
Exactly. We be forgetting that. We exotic too.
Well, I have that typical American accent,
Yeah, but it's an American accent though.
but you have a different dialect, which is even better.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
To
Okay.
them. To them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to us.
You see how they do that?
What's good, man? What are we talking about?
Let's recap. Let's do follow up.
Because I know you got the T.I. story. We got some movies to talk about.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving was cool. Yeah, I
How
know
was everyone?
every platform I've been listening to, they've been doing recaps on Thanksgiving, but we haven't done our recap. So
How was your Thanksgiving? I hope everyone's Thanksgiving was good.
Oh, Thanksgiving was cool, man. How did it start? So
Mimi did all the cooking.
I did all the
She
cooking.
did all the cooking.
You watched some football.
I watched some football. We had guests come over. My oldest stepdaughter, Chastity, she came over and she brought a homie through. A guy that she knows, he's a chef. We actually went to. Have we told you about the private
Supper
dinners,
clubs?
supper clubs?
Did we tell you about supper club? Oh, you gotta take care.
Bro, you gotta take care.
It's like an
Yes.
invite only thing.
It kind of like it's exclusive. It's like only like 10 or 12 people.
Right.
Yeah.
And they like share a meal and you bring like wine and everything.
No. You don't
Oh, no,
bring
no,
nothing.
you don't bring
No,
nothing.
it's like a restaurant,
Okay.
but they do it in exclusive they'll rent out some kind of kitchen or something in downtown or somewhere in LA, and you show up to a building, you come in, you sit down, and it's like a 10-course meal.
Nice.
It's like Tapa style, and you literally watching the chef make everything. The chef that we had was DJ,
Yeah,
and
he's amazing.
And that was our That was our guest too for
Wait,
Thanksgiving.
Chef DJ?
Chef DJ, that's
Right?
his name.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Right?
And
About marketing.
so he became really cool with us. Well, we became really cool with him when we was at dinner.
Yeah.
And then when her daughter was like, "Hey, guess what I'm bringing for Thanksgiving? DJ, we've been hanging out." And we was like, "Oh." So she was like, "Oh man, we got a
I
chef
was like,
coming."
"Fuck that, I ain't cooking shit."
Tell him bring his tools
Yeah.
I was like,
He wanna
DJ?
cook?
and his
wanna
DJ
cook?
equipment.
I
All the
said, you
above.
can't come up in this kitchen while I'm cooking. Just stay out the kitchen.
Don't make any
okay?
faces.
Yeah, because as soon as you frown, I'm gonna think I'm doing something wrong.
You better and don't smile too hard because that means something too.
Right. That means you're laughing at me.
He loved it.
Good.
Yeah.
And plus, I think it's something that he was probably not used to eating, right? Because,
Yeah.
first, they don't really do
That's
Thanksgiving.
right.
They
Yeah.
do something else.
He's
and-
Korean, by the way.
Yeah, he's Korean. So,
Yeah.
Oh.
What color you thought he was?
I thought he was black.
Oh, for real? His name
said
DJ.
DJ,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. And you said her daughter. Oh, I see how you made that connection.
Right.
Yeah, it was a Korean guy.
yeah, he's
Okay.
Korean. So, he's never really had any of, the Puerto Rican dishes that I made for sure. And then,
So you
we
had-
had soul food because, I'm married to a black man. So,
That's right. So you got best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 worlds. He didn't cook.
Oh, he
no,
made
but
some
he
dessert,
made dessert.
Was it a Korean dessert?
though. Nah, I don't
No, he
know.
made ice cream from scratch. Man.
Oh.
Yeah, he brought
Yeah,
some.
it was
He brought
crazy.
some mobile machine.
Oh, like
Yeah.
like old school, like
Like
churning,
a-
like churning,
All
I
that.
don't know what he was
Yeah,
churning butter. Don't
And
do
he,
that.
and he had it like in our storeroom, like you know what I'm saying, downstairs. So he kept checking on it, and then he put it in between some kind of breaded,
Some kind
crispy,
of Korean
Sounds
cookies.
good.
some kind of
sandwich,
Korean
something.
cookie sandwich.
that
So it was like
sounds
an ice
good.
cream sandwich, and it was all purple.
Wow.
Yeah, and then he took some other ice cream and mashed up pecan pie.
Like he literally scooped out the inside of the pecan pie and crushed it up into the ice cream mix.
Yeah.
And then he took the crust and crumbled that up and then made this ice cream. I don't even know.
It was
great.
like a big ice cream pie or something.
It sounds like y'all should have took a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. How
Did
we?
we?
Didn't even know.
Right? Jeez,
Yeah, we
that
were so in the
sounds-
moment, man.
That sounds delightful.
Yeah, but they came over Wednesday night.
Yeah.
So we had like, you know what I'm saying?
Got it.
We had a pre-Thanksgiving.
Pre-Thanksgiving.
that's even better.
You know what I'm saying? He brought some good wine over. We was chilling. Then after that,
Then mom got there.
and then her mom got there on that day,
Thursday,
the
yeah.
day of, and I was like, I guarantee you, I kind of like predicted what she was gonna wear because her mom is really fancy and she like dressing up for
For
holidays,
special occasions.
even if it's just at the house.
Old school.
Yeah, old school. They get dressed up when it's something,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So I said, I bet your mom gonna have a sweater, some tights, and some boots on. And they start laughing. And then she walked in with a sweater, some tights, some high knee boots,
High knee boots, yeah.
and had like a frock on, like a some kind of
Like a shawl.
A shawl, yeah, a sleeveless like long jacket, and a big ass hat.
Dang.
Yeah,
You didn't predict that, though.
I didn't predict the accessories, but I did predict what she was gonna wear, bruh.
Next time you got to choose a color, too.
Yeah, I gotta get
Y'all
more.
should like put money on it.
get more
I
specific.
bet she gonna have black boots. Put 100 on it. That's good that you know your mother-in-law like that,
Yeah.
man. That's good, man. Mine was good.
Okay.
Family
Oh,
was
yo, we
there.
was gonna
That's
ask.
small.
We was gonna ask you next. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Go
we
ahead.
get it in.
How was your Thanksgiving, bro?
It was good, man. It was good. My mom and dad were in town.
Uh-huh.
My brother came over. Usually my cousin's over there with his wife, but they actually went home.
DJ.
DJ,
Yeah,
yep.
you would've had a DJ too.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. See, he's black.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we had all the good stuff, all the southern food, and we were just overloaded with dessert, man. We had
Overloaded?
Overloaded.
I ain't never heard nobody
We
explain
had,
that.
we had apple pie,
Okay.
sweet potato pie,
Ooh.
and then we had the pineapple upside down cake,
Oh.
bruh. And then pound cake,
Okay.
banana pudding.
Ooh.
Bruh,
Hold
we
on.
just-
Did y'all just have
This-
Thanksgiving dessert?
Bruh, that's just the big start of it.
That was just dessert.
all dessert. So then we had, the typical. We had to have the yams.
Oh, damn. That's more dessert.
And it sounds like dessert, right?
Dang.
My mom did the turkey.
Okay.
So
How
So we had to like.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, mom, look. Kiara's gonna do this. You gonna
Okay.
do this.
right.
I want no fights.
You had
in
to be the
kitchen.
quarterback.
I had to be.
Not a quarterback. You had to be the referee.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm like, look, this is what I want from you. This is what I want from you.
Gotcha.
Well, my mom kind of chose. She's like, I'm doing the turkey. I said, okay, yes, ma'am.
All right.
I don't want to get yelled at in the grocery
Yeah.
store again after those damn onions. Sorry, mom. Hi, mom.
When did your mom have time to listen to the podcast?
Huh?
You say she listened to it?
Yeah, she listened to it.
What'd she say about her portion?
She's just like, why you do me like that? 'Cause I'm glad she was a good sport and laugh.
Yeah.
You know. Because she thinks I like over exaggerate.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, that actually
That's how I
happened.
felt
And my
inside.
dad just sitting in the corner like, yup, now you see how I feel. I read
You
his
about to
eyes.
get your daddy in trouble.
right. He didn't say it. I felt his eyes.
When did you? When she listened to it? On a plane or something?
No. After he released it, she does. She always listens to it. She's like the first one. Like,
That's
she
what's
alerts,
up.
Yeah,
That's what's
Yeah,
up. Tell her to share it.
She does. Are you talking about online? Yeah. I don't know if she does that.
How many followers she got on Instagram?
I'm not sure,
No.
man.
No, it's just messing with you.
But yeah, that classic food. We had it was good, man.
That's
good
what's
time.
up, man.
And we both had our friend that you heard on.
Oh, he ended up
the
did
podcast.
coming through.
We both had
Yeah.
a case of Sean Holloway.
Yeah, Holloway
Yeah.
came through. He bought a bottle.
He brought us a bottle.
He bought what?
He's spending money. He might
Oh,
have
he had bottles in the trunk.
But listen, what did he bring you?
Jameson.
Oh, he brought me some bourbon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Bullet Bourbon. That's my favorite.
Hey, he knows I like Jameson.
That's
Look
what's
at
up.
you.
Dang, Sean Holloway.
Man, shout out to Holloway.
Dang,
I love
man.
Sean.
Man, speaking of Holloway, you been seeing his motivational morning?
every day.
That's what's up.
He got a theme every day.
Yeah.
What's today?
And I actually-
Thankful Tuesdays?
It's thanks for Thursdays.
Wishful Wednesdays?
Wishful Wednesdays.
No, I'm making shit up.
No.
bro. I don't know.
Oh, we're gonna have to hit him up at some point and get
he
his.
be getting it. I'll be like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Where'd you come
I ain't
up
gonna lie, I
with
wrote
that?
one of them down for the podcast. I was like, oh, this good.
Tenacious Thursdays. What? You a diction? You know he's a dictionary.
Yeah,
Sean sounds like he been to prison.
right? Exactly.
He studied in the prison library.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't read nothing but he didn't read no stories.
He went to the
Just-
school of T.I.
He didn't read like a regular book, all encyclopedia.
Oh, encyclopedia.
Good old Sean Holloway. Man. I love that guy.
Oh man, he loves some conversation, boy.
He does. He does, man. I guess. Well, T.I. That's a good segue. You go ahead and do your thing. With
Actually, I don't
We
have.
talking about T.I.
I don't
again?
have any updates on Ti this week.
Oh, you didn't hear about the part 2?
I didn't hear the part 2 yet.
Oh, I didn't either. I
Damn.
heard it was out, but I figured that
I didn't
You
know it
didn't
was
do
out
your
yet.
due diligence.
I know. I didn't know. I didn't know it was out yet.
Okay, well that gives us.
We're gonna table it for next week.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
we'll table it. I have some clips ready for y'all too.
All right,
Queued
all
up.
right. I know one thing we both did.
What's up?
We went to the movies.
Oh,
We supported.
I know since the kids,
Right.
you haven't been able to go to the movies often.
I go to the movie like once a year.
So-
And that's usually when,
Damn.
when
So
the parents come
when
to
was the
town.
last time you went to the movies? Prior to this last movie you saw.
I can't think of it. Was it Black Panther?
Damn.
Damn.
Was that last year?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Avengers was this year, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw Avengers.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
my mom was in town.
Okay.
So I did see one. So my second movie of the year was Queen and Slim.
Queen and Slim.
I'll let you guys go. It was a great movie if you guys haven't
It
seen
was a good movie.
Great
We don't want to get no spoiler alerts, right?
No,
Or you
no,
think
I
everybody's
just-
seen it yet?
No.
No. It's marinating right now. I think
It's
we were
marinating?
waiting for reviews.
Yeah.
And,
It's been out like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks
No,
now.
I thought it was out last week when we were talking.
Yeah.
And actually, it was that day it was getting released. Now they had
I get some static somewhere.
they got the screeners and stuff. Oh, is it in your earphones?
Yeah, I'm getting static too.
Is that me? It might be
It's
me.
that last cable. That one.
It's this one?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think we're good.
Uh-oh. I can't hear myself anymore.
All right, we good. You can hear yourself?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Oh, now I can. I'm good.
Oh, your headphones a little goofy.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh yeah. No disrespect.
Not the
no
actual headphones.
No. Just the cord.
It's the cord.
Yeah, no disrespect. I gotta throw that in there. So we get into our movie reviews already?
I think
Y'all want to
so.
get it on Queen and Slim?
Because it's so current. It's so good. And
Queen
this
and Slim was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
It was a good movie. For those that haven't seen it, it's worth going to see. Yeah?
I think so.
Y'all agree?
Yes.
Yes. We want to hear your thoughts about it. How about that?
Thoughts about what? Like, why would you even ask that?
So we can put up, if you guys go to our page, we'll post it probably tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, whenever you post this.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. So we'll post this tomorrow, and we want to hear your reviews, and we'll post a question about Queen and Slim because it was controversial.
Yeah.
And we all have our own thoughts, and we just don't want to give.
And the writer and the creator of the movie is someone that
Lena Waithe.
Yeah, Lena Waithe.
Yeah.
She does The Shy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She does. She was in.
She does everything.
Yeah, she
now.
does a lot.
Yeah.
Very creative person.
Oh yeah.
Highly respected for
Very.
one. You know what I'm saying? We all can agree on that.
Oh yeah.
Black woman.
From The Shy.
She from Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
And she represents the LGBTQ community. So like, you know what I'm saying? She got a lot of, and she's a woman and she's black and all that stuff.
Yeah. And the director also, she was a woman. She's black as well.
Oh, really?
She was the director of The Formation, Beyonce, and she does all the Insecure show. You guys watch Insecure, right?
No.
I've seen it. Yeah.
I think you would like Insecure.
I tried watching the first season. I couldn't get past the first 2 episodes.
Once you get, it develops.
Okay.
Yeah. It gets there. Just like Power. You know, you got to you got to get into it. But let me tell you about my experience real quick.
Go ahead.
So, I go to the movies once a year.
Right.
Maybe twice.
So it got to be good. So you got to be comfortable.
So, yeah. And, it's, I don't care if you judge me about this, but like, I think all black people do this.
Okay.
Especially when you're in a diverse area.
Yeah.
So I'm like, my wife, we get good deals on movie tickets.
Okay.
Because of her job.
Oh,
so
I could
have paid the same price. So I had a choice between, the dine-in experience.
Yeah.
For $9.
Okay.
Or I go to AMC for $9.
Okay.
Anybody else with any other movie, I'm going to the dine-in.
Got it.
$9, right?
Yeah.
But this is a black movie.
Okay.
So I want to be around. It's AMC, so I'm like, and it's Woodland Hills more in the city area.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I want to see other black people. I want to experience this together, right?
Right. I got you.
I think we all do this.
Yeah.
Like as soon as we got to the theater, I saw some black people coming out, right?
Yeah. What you do?
And they looked at me and they went like this. They gave me the nod.
The nod.
They gave me the nod. They nodded down. I'm like,
what's up, brother?
You know exactly why I'm here. I'm
my
gonna
God.
go see Queen and Slim.
AJ.
And they gave me the movie like they looked at me like, boy, that shit was good. And I was like, damn, I gotta go in there.
Yeah.
And that's basically
The signals.
it was signals.
Yeah.
And it was all right now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I gotta go in. So I'm excited, right?
Yeah.
So I get in there.
Just on the
It's
reaction of the black people that's coming
my
out.
God, yeah. So I'm like, all right. I go pay for the ticket. I'm like, yeah, it's great. We're in there.
Yeah.
And we get upstairs.
Hold on. You bought the ticket there?
You know how? So we prepaid for it. But it's
Oh,
like,
okay. I'm about to say who's still sending a line and buy tickets?
No,
okay.
we just go print it out. Whatever.
Yeah, I got you.
So we can like choose the seats or whatever.
Yeah.
So so we go upstairs, right? It's a 10-20 movie, so it's kind of late.
Yeah.
We go in there, and I haven't been there in a year, right?
Right.
So I want to see all the previews because I don't know what's coming out.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm there early.
Early.
But it wasn't too early. I go get some popcorn.
Yeah.
Boom. Shit's cold. I'm like,
Popcorn?
The popcorn was cold. I was like, all right, cool. And I was like, I hate being that guy, but I was that guy because I'm getting older. I'm like, hey man, can I? This is kind of cold. Do you mind if I switch this out? He's like, yeah, no problem. So he instead of popping more popcorn, he goes to the same, he scoops it out in the middle, and he was like this. He holds it. He's like, this should be a little bit warmer.
A little bit warmer?
And, they're 15, 16 years old. I said, nigga, what? I said, did you just do that? And Kiera looked at me. My wife was like, she was like, just come on. I'm like, all right,
So
cool.
you let it go.
I let it go.
Did you put warm butter on it?
I did put the warm butter on there.
Okay,
So
that
I'm
helps.
like, cool,
That does help.
Yeah. I was gonna put some jalapenos in it because that's how cold it was.
Yeah. Hey, that is good though. Jalapenos and popcorn?
Yeah. I think that's a West Coast thing. They put me on. Did you do that before?
I think she put me on this.
I put them on my nachos, but I don't put them on my.
I think it's a West Coast thing.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Because I never did it back east.
Right, me either.
So we walk into the movie theater. We're the first ones.
Damn.
And right.
Yeah.
And so we walk in, bruh.
Yeah.
That shit was a mess. There was popcorn all over the floor, cups all over the seats and everything. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, this is not good.
Right.
And my wife is like, this is a bad experience. That's all I needed to set it off.
Oh.
I said, you having a bad experience? I've been waiting to yell at someone all fucking week. I'm tired of yelling at Amazon. I'm about to light this shit up. So I go in, right? And I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, cool. There's no one upstairs except for the guy that gave me the damn popcorn. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going downstairs.
Some
Talking
teenager.
Teenager, the ticket lady. I was like, hey,
Can we get somebody to clean the theater?
yeah, it's like number 11 is still not,
It's dirty.
it's dirty.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, wait, what? And the guy that I was like right next to her, he's like, wait, I cleaned 12, 13, 14, 15, which was Frozen and some other like Ford and Ferrari. And I was like,
Yeah.
so you didn't clean number 11?
Oh,
huh?
so you didn't clean the black movie theater.
You see where I'm going?
Oh, okay.
So I said,
I'm following you, AJ.
I said, yo, this experience is getting worse for me. And I went like this. I need to speak to a manager. She's like, well, I don't know if one is here today. I said, excuse me?
What?
You don't know if one's here today. She's like, well, there should be, but I'm not sure. I'm like, then what are you sure of?
Ooh, you said that?
I sounded like a true
That was hard.
old man.
That
I
was
like,
hard.
yeah,
So what she say? Keep going.
And she turned around like I was about to go away. Because I know there was more people coming. She had to do
turned
more tickets.
around like you walked off.
I said, oh my God. And so I let her do the tickets real quick.
Yeah.
I said, excuse me. I said, is your manager coming? She's like, let me call someone real quick. And then by then, Buddy that was right next to her went to go tell people.
He was proactive. He was proactive. Okay.
So she was like, I think there might be a supervisor upstairs. So I'm like, do I need to go upstairs? Boom. She was like, I don't know. I said, you don't know. Great. I went to the front.
Yeah.
And I talked to this guy named Jesse. I'm going to put his name out there. Jesse was like, he was cool because he was honest.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I said, yo, is your manager here?
Yeah.
And he was like, yes, but how can I help you? And I had to tell him the story, blah, 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 skip that. And then he was like, I'm sorry that happened, man. I just do tickets, man. I'm sorry. He said, but a manager will come in here in a few minutes.
Okay.
They're cleaning it right now.
Got it.
I'm like, bet, cool. Now it is 10:25, and
what time the theater come on?
It's 10:20. The previews.
Okay.
He's like, oh, just let you know, it's 20 minutes of previews. I don't want you to miss it. I said, I see what you did there.
Okay.
I said, nice curveball.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna work.
Oh.
So 10 minutes goes by. It's 10:35.
Oh.
No manager, and mind you, I know busy.
Yeah.
It was not.
It wasn't busy.
It wasn't like fucking like Star Wars, out the door. No, right. He was like, well, 3 people called out, and I'm like, all right, that's
That had
fine.
nothing
That had nothing to do with me.
Right.
I'm sorry that happened. I said, so when is this manager coming down? He was like, they should be here in a couple minutes. 2 more minutes goes by, and he sees that I'm getting angry, so he gives me 2 free tickets.
Oh.
He's like, hey, the manager wanted me to give this to you. Says apologize. It's done now. If you guys want to go in.
Yeah.
I said, bruh, you're not getting my point. I wanted to tell him how I was having a bad experience.
Right.
And you don't have the time or decency to come
And
down?
you just radio and be like, give him 2 free tickets.
Because you know why? He thought that's what black people want.
Some free shit.
Some free shit. I'm like, yo, bro,
Oh,
I
no.
could have gone send this. I wanted to see it here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, you can't take. He's like, yo, if you want to, you can come back in the morning and make a complaint. I was like, hold on.
My
I need
goodness. You want me to be inconvenienced again?
I said, Jesse, give me my money back, man. He's like, I'm sorry. And I said, and I want my money back for this popcorn.
Oh.
And he gave it to me, but I'm like, I was like, the point is, like, yo, why are they doing this for the black movie?
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah.
That was a true bad experience. And then me and my wife, we got our tickets because we gonna take those free tickets. Those are good stocking stuffers.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you did. Yeah, that's good.
And we went to the dine-in place and went to go see it and had a great experience.
Oh, so y'all left there.
And went to the dine one.
So what time did that start?
11:30.
Oh,
and
so
that was a
made it.
long movie. We made it. We went and saw it. But that we were dedicated to go see it. But we wanted this, I wanted to be in a certain environment. And
Gotcha.
of course, when I went to the dine-in, I wanted some Thousand Oaks, and it was like,
Yeah.
That can sometimes go one way or the other.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we'll go, and I hate to say it, but when it's a lot of black and brown people in the theater, it's sometimes loud or
But that's what I
talking.
wanted.
But I can't have that when I'm watching the movie though.
But
except for when we went to go see
Get Out
of Compton.
Get Out of Compton.
It was
and
like
Get
a
Out.
party in there.
It was dope.
Certain movies you
Depends
gotta
on
go
the movie.
see with certain people.
And also not just black and brown people. Sometimes you can go in there with white people that don't know how to handle their kids.
Or kids.
Kicking the seats.
Oh my
Right.
God.
You know what I'm saying? Talking, teenage chicks
Young
talking.
teenagers.
You know what I'm
on
saying?
their phones.
Yeah, so like it ain't all just black and brown people. It'd be a lot of people that be messing up your movie experience.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we had the theater to ourselves in Thousand Oaks, so it was cool. But it was a great movie, and it was so funny. Y'all remember the beginning of the movie, right? It's not a spoiler alert.
Yeah.
She was basically like, "Oh, why did you let that slide?"
Yeah.
When he was getting his eggs.
Yeah.
I was so proud of myself afterwards. I'm like, nigga, I am fantastic.
I didn't let nothing slide.
Right, exactly.
Why, if you right here with me, we good.
We did it together. We felt like we accomplished something. So
that's what's up, man.
Yeah, man.
That was good, bro.
Yeah,
you took us on a journey just then.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah. So
Well,
the floor is yours. My bad.
our experience, I didn't really get to look at the crowd before the movie started because we was like super early and it wasn't like nobody in there. Mm-hmm. No, it was like nobody in there, and then people slowly start trickling in.
Right.
But I guess I wasn't really paying attention. Mm-hmm. But I knew who was in the audience.
Right.
Once the movie
started
happening,
and then
when stuff started happening, in the favor of black people in the movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I heard claps and cheers. I'm like, oh okay, they in here.
Or when you laugh at the same time, like, haha, yep. I thought that was funny too. Me and you don't get it. You don't get it.
Yeah, but to give an honest review without spoiling the movie, it's like sometimes, I mean, I love a message with movies. Don't get it wrong. My wife and I, we love certain movies. We love certain messages. But sometimes your message could be thrown off when you try to do too much. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Like, shout out to Jordan Peele.
Oh, Us.
Us. Get Out was good. Us is like, he tried to put too many gems in there for people to like, too many Easter eggs. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. And like sometimes too much anything is not good.
Right.
So like I felt like some of that happened in this movie because some of the points that
could be taken the wrong way.
Could be taken the wrong way. Yeah. And then some of them just didn't really make sense.
I agree.
So when I see something like that coming from a creative person that I respect in their field, it just has me wondering like, what were they thinking about doing this? Because it seems so simple to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't even write movies or scripts or none of that stuff. You know, and I can and I can see something being too much. You feel me?
Right.
So I think, but overall, the movie was really good.
Overall, it's good. Yeah,
it was shot well. The music, the soundtrack.
I had the soundtrack.
The soundtrack is good.
Phenomenal.
The acting was great.
Right.
I think they did a good job. It's just like it could have been. I think maybe 3 or 4 scenes could have been left out.
I agree.
And it would have been a perfect movie.
Yeah. And I also think it's more than, I think people have this perception that it's a Bonnie and Clyde movie, and it's not.
It's not.
It's not a Bonnie and Clyde movie.
Right.
You know, obviously it's a relationship. They're a couple. Or something happens. So there's that element. But I think it's a lot more than just 2 criminals on the run, which is what Bonnie and Clyde were. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
That was well said.
Yeah.
That was well said, man.
That's why my baby is on the podcast. That's why
That's
why my baby got that third mic. You know what I'm saying? We did all the interviews. She passed.
Bro, you remind me of Martin right now. Y'all are the new Martin and Gina.
Martin and Gina?
Hey, my ears to give me some sugar.
Babe, we got to do that for Halloween one year.
Y'all could definitely be Martin and Gina.
Man, that'd
that
be funny.
good.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
We should totally do
Get
it.
the stepping. I love Martin, bro.
Y'all kick Sean Holloway out the house.
Bro, man.
Why we on?
Bro, man.
He is, bro, man.
He is, bro, man. I'm Tommy.
You're Tommy.
Be like, AJ, what do you work?
Depends on the week.
You're a light-skinned Tommy.
What is your job?
What is your job?
That's funny.
Oh,
bro.
man. April could be Pam.
Oh, yeah. April's definitely Pam.
Yo, that's hilarious.
BDB. That mean I got to be Shanae. I got to be the little snotty-nosed kid and everything.
Yeah, you can do all that, man.
I probably could, man.
That's funny.
While we still in movies, we just saw The Irishman.
Wait, y'all saw? Oh, it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
And is at the movies.
Wait, so y'all did the 3 hours and 20 minutes?
Yeah. Well, we
I heard
did.
about
we did 40 minutes one night.
I ain't gonna lie, I was in it.
He was in, but I got sleepy.
She
so I
got
turned
sleepy,
it off.
and I low-key, I was like, "Oh, you sleep, baby? Oh, okay. Oh, it's fine, baby." In my head, I'm like, "Damn, want to finish this movie."
What really happened? He watched the whole thing and watched it again with you.
Right.
But I was like, "Nah, I said I love my baby over this movie. We can go to bed." Mm-hmm. So we finished it last night.
It was super good, huh?
Man, it's like watching Sopranos. You know what I'm saying? It's like it just gives you that
super good.
that vibe. Man,
Yeah.
it's really good. It's really good.
It was like Scarface, Casino, like Goodfellas, all like
mixed
Grab the one.
in.
I gotta see it.
it was
Yeah.
so good.
And after the movie, I knew I was driving my wife crazy because I always do that at night when I be having
You just get hyper
when
at
I be
night?
having questions. I'd be like, babe, I'd be like,
You know, he tried to dissect everything.
nah.
You know, AJ.
Bruh, everybody is in this damn movie, and I'm like,
no.
what the fuck was the
All-star
budget?
cast, yeah.
I'm like, what was the budget, bruh?
It was
They got
$140 million.
$140 million,
They
bruh.
probably took some pay cuts to work with each other.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
guaranteed.
I didn't think
Guaranteed,
about that.
for sure.
I didn't think
For
that
sure.
was. See, that's why we got to have.
Because those three are like brothers: Joe Pesci, Al
Yeah.
Pacino,
Oh, yeah.
you know, Robert De
Yeah.
Niro. They've worked together so many times.
Yeah.
It's like
That
you
makes
know.
sense.
It makes
And
sense.
they're you know, it's Martin Scorsese, so they're all sort of like a little team.
Oh,
you know what I'm
and
saying?
no one turns down him.
No, you don't turn down Martin Scorsese.
Yeah.
What's the funny dude? The not Seth Rogen, the other dude from he was in Wolf of Wall Street,
Wolf of Wall Street.
and he was Leonardo DiCaprio's with the.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking. What is his name?
I can't think of his name.
He
I know-
lost weight,
lost
then he
weight,
gained some weight back.
I
What's
can't
his
think of it.
name?
Oh, that sucks.
But you know, he only took the SAG minimum for that movie, Wolf of Wall Street. He just wanted to be in that movie, in that role.
Wow.
You know how much the SAG minimum is?
How much?
He usually getting like $10 million a movie.
Yeah, how much?
$60,000.
Get out of here.
He
Wow.
took the lowest amount
I didn't.
just to be part
You
of
know
that
what?
movie.
It never dawned to me that people did that.
Yeah.
Where you really want to work, you know what I'm saying, with other
With
actors.
somebody or in a film
and be
or
like,
with
man,
the director.
Let's make this shit work.
Yeah, that's why basketball
kill
players
it.
they do it all the time.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
but
why'd you do that? You just left $20 million on the thing. It's like, yeah, I want that championship though.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
well,
it
we
was,
saw one more movie.
it was a good movie. Actually, for me, 3.5 didn't even feel like that long. It didn't feel that long.
That's good. That's when you know it's super good.
Yeah,
no,
it's
it
super
went
good.
it went by pretty good.
and it feel like they did a lot in the movie, but it feel like there was a gap in the movie that I could have seen more of.
They could have made it like a 10 episode.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like
I
a
saw that on Twitter.
they could have.
mini-series or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah, everyone said they
because
could
I
do-
left there wanting to like see more
You want more.
and wanted, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's a good movie though. It's a really good movie.
Well, you know it's gonna take me about a good week to watch it. I got kids.
Yeah. 30 minutes at a
But
time.
yeah, 30 minutes at a time. As soon as they fall asleep, then I go to sleep.
And what else did we see?
The Mr. Rogers movie.
Oh, we said
yeah,
it
yeah,
last
said
week.
last week. Yeah.
we
Oh, yeah,
talked
we talked about it.
last
Oh,
week.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, we said it last week. Well, while we still on film and television, you like that?
Right.
I'm telling y'all, listeners, we trying to get right with this podcast.
No, we're getting it right, yeah.
We
It's
stepping.
right, it's right.
We getting right. We getting right. So speaking of TV and film, did you hear about Gabrielle Union getting fired from America's Got Talent?
Yeah, I did.
Did you hear about that story?
Yeah.
Was-
I didn't, so tell me all
go ahead.
about it.
Oh, for those that haven't. Oh, funny you asked, baby. So I think it started November the 22nd. Gabrielle Union had some complaints about racial and what's the other one? Toxic, being in a toxic racist environment backstage, and she went to the producers and complained about it. So after she complained about it,
What show is this? America's Got Talent?
Got Talent, yeah.
Okay, Howie
with Sam.
Mondale, Simon Cowell.
Simon, not Sam.
Okay, got it. I don't know
Yeah.
who else is on
This,
there
this
right
like
now.
their fifth host.
Is
Terry
Scary
Crews-
Spice on it
Terry
no more?
Crews
She's
on
not
there.
Terry
Well, I
Crews
thought Terry Crews was the host.
Yeah,
last year.
he's
So
still
she
around.
was
Terry
co-hosting.
Crews is the host.
No, she's a panel. She's
She
a
was
she's
a judge.
A
Oh,
judge.
she was a judge.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
not sure. I don't watch it. Yeah.
Yeah. So when she went to producers, they end up not even clearing her contract for the next season, and ended up letting her go.
Dang.
Yeah. So she been silent until
Recently.
no. She hasn't been silent. I think she has a meeting coming up soon for NBC, and I guess to like talk through the deal or whatever. But it seems like they was trying to control her hairstyle, and they was saying how your hairstyle looks too black, and wouldn't let her do certain styles or something. And
What?
yeah, and then also, what's the Jay
Scary
Leno?
Spice was on there with
Jay
her.
Leno. I think
I heard about the joke. Yeah.
the biggest joke was I think Jay Leno had said a joke about Asian people's cooking animals or something like that.
Right.
And she didn't like it.
Right.
You know?
But he's
And
a comedian.
He's a comedian.
Yeah.
So they end up cutting the joke out. But she still had reported it because of, you know what I'm saying, people felt some type of way about it. You know what I'm saying?
That part is tough, I think.
Yeah. You know,
Because he is a comedian, you know he's not racist.
yeah.
So, come on, Jay Leno. Jay Leno was on Good Times.
Yeah. So it's that and a whole bunch of other stuff that happened while she was there, and they let her go. So now I guess we're gonna see how it play out over the next couple of weeks. And she said, no matter what happens, she ain't returning. She's like,
Oh, no.
she's like, fuck it, I'm not coming back.
No. You
Yeah.
can't be that employee that comes back and still get a paycheck.
Yeah.
I mean, are there some people that can do that, but I can't do that.
Right.
Because what happened, you know, and that's between them.
Right.
I don't know.
And she don't need the money. She with D-Wade too. So,
Yeah, they
you know what
pay
I'm
for
saying?
life. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know what's going on.
You think
Because they've been through a couple hosts. Remember they had Nick Cannon, then they had Tyra Banks. Is that the same show? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, you know, now it's Terry Crews. It's like,
Did Nick Cannon have problems before he left too?
Yeah, he walked away.
yeah.
And Nick Cannon ain't one of those black people that's complaining about something that ain't serious.
His had to do with money or something, and he was like, I don't need it. I don't.
I know they weren't a fan of the turban at first, though.
No, it was
His
more.
head wrap,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
more than just money.
Oh yeah, no, it was more
But
than
the
just
money,
but
yeah, but Nick, you got to pay him his worth.
He's like, I don't need the money.
No.
That's why he left.
Oh, absolutely. No,
You know what
no.
I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Nick Cannon got bread.
so y'all think that it's something about this show or the producers or something like that, or you just think it's black people
I don't know.
being
Nobody
too
else
aggressive?
has said anything
You know what I'm saying?
about the race-related stuff.
If-
Scary Spice was the judge on there for a
Right.
long time.
Yeah.
If Terry Crews disappears and says something, then I don't know.
Yeah.
Only they know.
But this ain't been the first person either.
It hasn't been. No.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's been a pattern. So
No.
I'm not sure what it is, because I know I think a lot of fans was writing comments about her hair, and then I guess because of that they came to her with it and was like, "Hey, can you be not so?" I don't know what they said to her, but basically it was like, "Can you not be so ethnic?" I'm like, "What you want her to do? She black." You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how her hair is. So,
Oh, man.
and I've never watched the show. Her hair looked
I don't. Think
I didn't
I've
even
ever
notice it.
seen Gabby look
unkept.
in any kind of way. I
Exactly.
mean, she always looks fire.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, what?
That's weird.
Yeah, yeah,
I wish
that's
I would
weird.
have tuned
That's
in and
weird.
watched it. Like, 'cause I didn't know. Like, I used to watch it when Nick Cannon was on, but
Well,
after he
speaking
left.
of,
Morbilville.
speaking of Gabrielle and her family, I guess they posted a picture on Thanksgiving.
The son.
Yeah, and the son had the long nails, long white nails, and
yeah.
something. So it was in a
That
crop shirt on or
crop shirt,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was at the basketball
and
game.
they went in on him.
Yeah, this not the first time.
I just saw it today, so
Yeah, they've done that a few times because they had something to say when they was supporting him when he wanted to go to the gay parade in Miami.
oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's when I first heard about it, and they was like, I'm supporting my son. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Yeah,
situation. And here you go again. And because he's a masculine guy, NBA, you know what I'm saying?
It takes a lot.
It takes a lot.
More of a man to do what he's doing than any other. Because a lot of men will be like, "Oh, my son's gay. Oh, I'm not talking to him ever again." And that happens a lot, especially in the, any community.
In the community.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So for him to stand up for his son, I applaud him, man.
I think his son is 10 years old.
He might be a little bit older.
I think he's 10.
Either way.
He looks about 10.
Yeah, he's
He
10.
looks about 10.
One thing I do want to add, because I heard someone make a point, and it was like, people didn't have a problem with him supporting his son being gay. They was just like, why you letting your son do the most at 10 years old?
Right.
Because if that was a 10-year-old girl, you probably wouldn't let her put those long nails on at that age.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I heard those points like that too. It's just like one of those things. It's like at this point, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, would you let the girls put like super long nails on at 10 years old? Or
everybody
8, 9, 10.
Everybody has a different style of parenting. So
Yeah,
That's a
I
fact.
don't know. I mean, I know that the girls did the whole little press on nail situation thing. I had no problem with that.
Right.
Monty didn't get acrylics until I think she was 14 the first time for something, but not because I necessarily had a problem with it, but and you know what? It's like kids are so much more expressive even now than we were when we were kids, and we were expressive then because every
generation
fad, everything, I was all of it.
Right.
And every generation sort of, so if your kid is, into that, that gothic look, you know what I'm saying? Like it's an expression, whatever form it is, it's just in some form of artistic expression.
Well,
and kids are more mature these days too, especially ones that are in the spotlight.
Yeah.
Like they're exposed to so much that like they're ready for certain things that other kids aren't.
I can see that.
Right.
Like Will Smith's kids, like they probably grew up on set and they're around
I can
so
see
many
that.
adults. Like all the kid stars are like exposed to adults today. They're like, oh man, this kid's super smart. You sound like an adult. Yeah, because you are. You're
Right, 'cause
talking
you've
to
been
adults.
around adults.
Yeah.
Right.
You work with adults.
And there's certain kids that are just mature. You know what I'm saying? Y'all's daughter, your 16-year-old daughter, she has an old soul.
Yeah.
Right.
Talking about going to church, that's not the normal
Right.
16-year-old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's a fact.
Certain kids are ready for certain things,
Yeah.
before other kids.
Well, I applaud D Wade, man, because with the media, you in the spotlight and you that type of celebrity. You know what I'm saying? You're an NBA star. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know they probably, really going down on him just because of who he was. And then now your son like this and you embracing that. I mean, salute to that, man.
But the thing is, D Wade, he's always been into fashion.
Right.
And people have always questioned him, for certain, fashion things that he would choose.
Choices.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I went through the same thing D Wade went through. Yeah.
And that's what I was about to bring up to.
Right.
So it's like, he's seen that before, but he knows himself. He's like, look, I'm not gay, but my son happens to be. So I've been through this, but now
Right.
I'm going through this with my son.
Right.
Who actually is gay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to support him.
Yeah.
That's all you can do, man. That's all you can do.
That was a good segue,
That was a tough
baby.
one. I get anxious when we talk about stuff like that. It's like,
Yeah, it's
the
a
wrong
thin
thing.
line. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's because it's tough when you want to be authentic and you don't want other people's decisions to filter through you, and you want to have your own voice. It's like, how do you do that and explain it? You know what I'm saying? But still explain
Keep your
it.
point of view.
Yeah, keep your point of view and explain it well too, because you could say something that's hurtful that you didn't mean to be hurtful. So yeah, man, that's tough.
support your kids, people.
Please support your kids.
They'll remember that forever.
Yep.
Support your kids.
Otherwise, they'll put you in the home.
No, support your kids and make sure that you go to their rooms every once in a while.
Oh, there's no locked doors in my
Because
house.
you can't, because some kids, I'm just saying, like, speaking on like the most recent school shooting and all that stuff. Like school shooting is like at its highest now. It's like how do these parents not know what's going on with with their kids? You know what I'm saying? Talking to them, behavior change, seeing what's going on in their room. You know what I'm saying? Going through their stuff.
Communication.
You know what I'm saying? Communication. Like that's really big.
You're right. And I think so many people, just talking about like just communication. I can have a shitty day, right? And I could walk in the grocery store and someone's like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm fine. But really, I'm not.
Yeah.
We are
Right.
programmed to do that.
All right. You're right.
I hate that. One day I'm just going to unleash on a stranger.
I'd be like, actually, I'm having a fucked up day.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about
Let
it.
me tell you about it. You got a minute?
Since you asked.
Buy me a coffee. Because I lost my wallet.
Yo, but can you imagine the possibilities of that? What could possibly come of that?
You're right.
Like, you have no idea who might just be like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna buy you this cup of coffee. Let's go sit down.
That
You
would
have
be
no
so-
idea, like, where that conversation could go or who that could be.
That would be dope. And that would be really human.
That's a form
Have
of therapy
human
too.
Right.
That's a really form of therapy, man. Getting it out.
I wish we lived in that type of world, but we don't.
I have a what's my segment at the end? Dropping gems.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't name it, did we?
No, we didn't.
Oh, okay. Well, I got some that's connected to some of what y'all saying. Yeah, later.
About the schools? Oh, I'm
No,
like,
no,
what
no,
you
no,
talking
no,
about?
no. Like the motivation, leaving with some motivation we do.
Oh, gotcha,
You know what I'm
gotcha.
saying?
Okay.
Well, while we still on film and TV, or
Damn, we
He's
done been
used
all
that.
over
He's
that.
used that 4 times
Shit.
now. We gotta find another one.
We done left film and TV like 12 times. he keeps bringing us back to film and TV.
He's good at that line. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna say that line again.
well, let me go back. Did y'all hear about Michael B. Jordan might be possibly Superman?
I don't like it.
No, don't do it.
I don't like it.
Well, let me ask you why. Because
Don't do it.
because his acting style or him just being black.
I like him as a person.
You can't
no,
see.
It has nothing to him doing black.
Oh, okay. I had to ask that.
No,
Go ahead.
No, but I just
Michael B. Jordan, Superman.
I can't. I don't see it. I just don't see
I don't
it.
see it at
You
all.
don't think he can tap into his superhero bag
No.
and surprise you?
He's bad at playing a good guy. Does that make sense?
He's bad. Dog, you freaked that. You just freaked that.
He's bad at playing.
That sound
guy.
like a riddle.
like him. This is a Jamie Foxx movie that's coming out.
Just Mercy.
Right. Jamie
Yeah.
Foxx was like he's about to give another Oscar performance,
Yeah,
and I'm
it's-
like, ooh,
it's not out yet. We haven't
B.
seen nothing but
Jordan,
previews.
You talking like a regular lawyer. I would if you talk like that. I'm like, did anybody else see it? No, nigga, I didn't see nothing.
What's the dude that's in the dude that played Black Panther? What's his name?
Oh, what's his name? Come on, AJ.
As soon as you said it, I can't even think of his name.
Dang, what's his name?
Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick
Boseman.
Yeah, he was an excellent lawyer.
Right.
Man, like
You cast
yeah,
him.
Yes,
Or even like
That's what I said.
you did say that, baby.
I could even see the guy from Queen and Slim. He hasn't played a lawyer, but I would rather him play that than Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
the lawyer.
Yeah, anybody with Michael B. Jordan.
Or the
I
other
just don't
guy
see
that's
it.
in The Butler, Michael Olaweyo.
Oh, I love Michael Olaweyo.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I love him. He's great.
He's really, really good.
Yeah, I could totally see that. He's maybe
Now he
just
like a
not
villain
of
though.
stature.
He like a villain,
Hey, but
a superhero.
no, Michael B. Jordan played a great villain in
Oh
Black
yeah,
Panther.
he did really good. He was good as playing a bad guy,
And then
but he's not good.
Hey,
at
why can't we have Don Cheadle?
Don
'cause
Cheadle.
he's too old.
Damn, he would be good.
He
though.
would be
He
good.
would have been so
A younger
good.
version?
like a younger Don
Younger
Cheadle.
Don Cheadle would do great.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He
Okay.
has some show on Showtime that's really good though. He plays the
And it
stockbroker.
seemed like, it just seemed like every time I see a trailer for what's the lawyer movie he got
Just
coming
Mercy?
up? Just Mercy. It seems like you know how you know how you about to take a selfie. No, you know how you not ready to take a selfie,
Yeah.
and your camera just turns to
And it's too close to your
and it's
damn
too close to
face.
your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how all the scenes look with him in it. It's like you see his
The same
nose,
face.
you see his nostrils,
Michael B.
And-
just got this like.
and it's like from the ground up. You know what I'm saying?
I like him as a person. I like him in
Yeah.
certain stuff, but no.
But congratulations, if that happens, I'm happy for him because that's a big road to land.
That's a huge.
I
deal.
just hope it was a bad clip.
Oh yeah, yeah. It might be a good movie.
It might be a good
It might be a good
He-
because
they
we
just showed a bad clip
we
of
are
it.
well. These are folks. These are premeditated. You know what I'm saying?
But he was
takes.
probably the number one because he's box office. He's bringing in money,
Yeah.
and Jamie Foxx
But
is just Jamie Foxx.
We have so many actors that don't have. Hell, AJ, how come you ain't Superman?
I'll tell
Hey,
you
you'll
what,
be a good
good ass
Superman. Hey.
You give me a wig, I'm showing my nuts off.
No, you'll be a good
Nah,
Superman.
I'm too goofy for Superman. I'll be a good Blank Man. I'm Blank Man number 2, Blank Man's son.
Oh my goodness.
I remember Blank Man. I used to love Blank Man.
Yeah, man. So, man, shout out to Michael B. Jordan. I mean, we're not sure if that deal gonna really happen or not.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I like. No, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
I hope it's a good movie.
That's gonna be a hard one.
That's gonna be a hard one. You're
Yeah,
right.
that is gonna be a hard one.
Like you said, there's so to say, why can't there's casting directors, M. Sadania, she said that there are actors that are recycled a lot because people just go with their usual suspects.
Got
Right.
you.
They're comfortable.
Don't wanna
they just
venture
bring in
out.
this- They don't want to venture out.
I understand that too because when you're dealing with a budget, when you're dealing with all this stuff, you got all this money on the line. You're like, you know what? Let's make it safe and let's do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you got to give people opportunity.
That's why I love Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
You could be a bad actor, good actor. He's gonna give you a shot.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay, but would you take Michael B.
Go ahead, baby.
Would you take Michael B. Jordan or Omari Hardwick?
As Superman?
I would take Omari Hardwick.
Hold on, let me.
I would-
Hold on,
not-
let me sit on
neither
it. Let me
fit,
sit on
but-
it. Let me sit on it. Hold on, let me see.
Because I would see ghosts the whole
Pause.
time. I'd be like, oh.
Pause. Yeah. Yikes.
Reel that one back in.
Michael. No. I take Amari.
You think Omar?
I take. You know why? Because we just fans of Power.
Right.
We fans of Power.
I can't unhear him though when he's like anything else now. He sounds like Ghost all the time now.
No, what? Michael. Hold on. What's his name?
Michael B. Jordan.
No, the other one. Who we just talking about?
Omari Hardwick.
Omar Hardwick would be a good Batman.
No.
You think he'd be a better Superman?
They just gotta leave this alone.
Actually,
Superman needs to be
maybe he
Superman.
might be a good Batman because you don't see his face because the brother ain't got no expressions. He showed crying, sad, happy. It's all one look.
You're right.
Excited.
Right.
It's all one look. So with Batman, it might work because you don't see his face in the mask anyway.
Like he plays crazy really well.
Omar
Hardwick,
Hardwick?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like if he's about to beat your ass, like you get Amari.
Yeah.
Get Amari.
He need to beat his son ass, man, after the winter break.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Man, they
about
just
that.
do have one scene with him taking his belt out and just beating his ass, and like everybody's
That'd
gonna
be
love
hysterical.
it. People will love it.
You know what? Here
What's
we go.
up?
I'm sorry, I'm backtracking. We all watched
Yeah,
that.
segue?
Because we're still on film and
Film and
television.
Right, we're
television.
still-
Yeah, there
it's
we
just-
go. See, it works.
That's gonna be the title of the podcast.
Film and television.
What's that movie? It's on Epics.
The show?
Godfather of
Godfather
Harlem.
Harlem.
yeah.
The guy that plays Malcolm X
Uh-huh.
would have been the perfect lawyer instead of Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, he would have been so good.
He's really good.
That
He's
would've
really
been-
good.
Oh yeah.
That's your guy. That's your lawyer.
Good job,
Man.
bruh.
Thank
You
you.
should be a goddamn
Yes.
casting director, bruh.
That at least I'll be working.
AJ will do any job.
Right?
He's like,
I'm
yes.
Tommy. Yes. Anything in Turnfield. Just someone hire me.
He's like, I'm the casting director, and he gonna end up casting himself. Well, I didn't meet anyone
Why
good.
is this movie so bad?
I just have to do it myself.
I casted myself.
Oh my God. What other topics you got, baby?
Well, we
Um,
almost an hour in.
let me see.
We might as well keep it.
Anything on film?
Speaking of
Anything on film and television before we leave this topic?
going once.
You want to squeeze it out? You know what I'm
I got
saying?
nothing.
You got nothing? All right. Well, let's move on to let me see right here. Okay. Did you hear about H&M about to start a rental service?
Huh?
You can be able to rent clothes for like $35.
Who want to rent H&M clothes?
I tell you.
AJ, get out of here.
I do that. I rent a jacket for the winter. Take that shit back.
Oh, that'd be good for LA.
Absolutely.
Wait, what?
I'll tell you why.
I need more information on that.
No,
Because like when I do like headshots and stuff, I don't have
Yeah.
to buy that shit and
right.
just take it back.
And just take it back. A lot of stylists do that.
yeah,
Right. I
yeah.
mean, that's different, though.
So listen,
Or
you,
even my auditions.
baby, you remember when we had to go to New York
Yeah.
and it was
perfect.
super cold. We had no jackets. We had to go purchase jackets, go to New
Yeah.
York, and come back.
Yeah.
And we don't even wear them no more.
Oh my
That would have been
That's
perfect.
true.
We could have rented
That
some
is
jackets.
true.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Let
Okay.
them get
Okay.
beat up in the
Okay.
cold and come back.
It's like renting a tux.
Yeah. So
He was like, yeah. No, it's not.
so because they wanted to keep up with the competitors. For some odd reason, I didn't know that Banana Republic does that,
I didn't know that either. Thank you for putting me
I
on.
mean, I
Yeah.
would rent some Banana Republic, though.
and Urban Outfitters.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Really?
They said they had to keep up with them. Well, first of all, I don't know who shot Banana Republic still. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's a sale, because it is expensive.
I mean, if you want that little preppy look, though, sometimes
Every
they
now
have
and
some
then,
good
yeah. They got
stuff,
some good
right?
stuff, yeah.
What they got? The only thing they sell are khaki chinos, some dark navy button-up shirts,
Yeah.
and black socks.
It looks just like H&M sometimes.
That's
It-
what
it's
I'm
just-
saying.
Well, I mean, Banana
Yeah.
Republic is Gap, so you really
And
only you're getting
Gap.
just a
It's a
higher
higher-
level Gap.
yeah.
Yeah,
I still
but
buy
who's
it.
shopping at Gap right now?
Oh well, that's
Besides
well, I
moms
don't
for
know.
kids.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I shop at Gap all the time.
Oh, she shopping at Gap a
I
lot
used to
too.
shop.
Yeah.
I haven't done it in
I
a long
love
time,
Gap.
but I used to. Gap jeans, they fit me
They
real
re-
good. I
me
ain't gonna
too.
lie, they
Yeah.
fit me real
Oh,
good.
see, that don't work for me.
Really?
Zara is like my spot for my jeans.
Zara's too tight for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say Zara's. It depends if they have super stretch. Otherwise, they
Right.
just don't fit my body. But Gap has curvy
Yeah.
jeans.
I like Gap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
no disrespect.
I live by a Gap outlet. So do you guys in Burbank.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
You gonna tell everybody? You gonna tell everybody where we at, huh?
No, too bad. I didn't tell them to say it. It said near Burbank.
Near Burbank.
Yeah.
I got you.
Oh, we done gave our location.
Exactly. That's funny, man.
Yeah, man.
No, but you're right. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, though.
So you just go. Okay.
I don't know if I'd rent it, but having that option,
knowing that I can take this back.
like a New York trip, auditions. I like that idea.
Yeah, I mean,
it changes the game.
That could work.
Yeah, because I think it's better, especially for out here in LA. Everybody and their mom is a stylist.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Just especially for that community, because going and returning everything, that shit is a hassle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you already got it set up that it's a rental, I come in, boom, boom, boom. I already paid the fee, and you out. You know what I'm saying? Makes it easy, smooth transition. You have to, find your receipt and make sure all the tags ain't on it. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole process.
Imagine if you could rent out a phone for a month.
Rent
like an iPhone 11.
Oh, speaking of that, what I was thinking? I was like, man, how can we take this podcast to the next level? I was like, what if we get a little burner phone, a little cheap phone, put the number out, and tell everybody, hey, between these times, this is what we film. And we film every day. We film every week on Tuesday. Between this time, call the number and be live on the podcast.
Yeah, we can do that.
That sounds dope, huh?
I got an iPhone in the car. We just put a chip in.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's it. We can go to Walmart, Target.
How much would a service be? How much would a service be?
You know how the Verizon to go?
No, what's that? Tell me more.
You know how you can go to any Target and you literally just buy minutes.
Oh, you stay 5 minutes?
Yeah, but you can go get you already have the phone. I can do it for this phone right now. I can go.
So you just put minutes on it?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
okay.
we just have it and literally we'll have to do it once every 3 years.
Yeah.
At the rate we're going. At the rate we're going, maybe
one call.
So it'd be our moms,
right?
I'm like, Mom, you could have called my phone.
It'll be your mom. Stop cussing so much.
I'll be like, Mom, you could call my phone. Well, that's a good idea, though, huh, man?
It is a good idea.
Get a little hotline.
Billy D. Williams.
Oh, I love Billy.
Okay. He came out as gender fluid.
I saw that somewhere.
What? He did?
I did see that.
Ooh,
So remind me who that is again?
Billy D.
So you remember
Coke 45,
Yo.
remember?
Yeah, you remember Coke 45, yeah.
Huh?
And you remember I told you I met him a few weeks ago when I did Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
I showed you
Old
the
school
picture.
cat. Yeah. You know who he is if you saw him.
Lady Sings the Blues, all kinds of stuff.
He did a Martin episode.
I gotta go back. I go back.
Let's pull it up right now so you can see him. We can anyway. So gender fluid, what does that mean to you?
So he's
what does that mean?
fluid. That means he won. Exchange fluids with
Dang,
with all people.
Baby. Yo. so what I've been learning from all these, conversations about this is oh yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
You didn't show the 3 times, buddy.
Yeah, I know buddy.
I know buddy.
What I've learned that when people say gender fluid or gender whatever, people automatically be like, oh, he must be gay.
That doesn't mean he's gay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just gender. Right. It has nothing to do with sexuality.
Right.
And but if you're gonna be real, you automatically think that. Oh, you gender fluid. Of course. You know what I'm saying?
It's just triggers in your brain.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what that means.
He didn't give us any details except, sometimes, he addresses himself as her, him. He didn't say nothing about makeup. Right. Basically, just hey, mind your business, but I am 82 years old and I'm gender fluid.
Dang.
Well, good for him. Shit. Live your life.
That reminds me of what's the interview? We just saw an interview on the Breakfast Club. I was showing her. It was a drag queen.
I loved him.
A comedian.
Her, whatever.
He, she, we.
He, she, we. That's her comic name.
Her comic name is he, she, we.
Okay.
So he said he said he, she, we because he makes the money. The she in him spends it, and then
that's good.
We enjoy it. Oh no, she breaks it down in a way it's so hilarious, bro.
Yeah, that's good.
Damn, what's the name? Oh, what was her name?
I don't
She's
remember.
on the
I mean, you just Google he, she, we. She comes right up because that's how I found her.
Yeah, you can. Oh, you're a phone right
Yeah,
there. what's the comedian that special she's on? I forget her name.
Oh, Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish. So Tiffany Haddish has her on her Netflix special.
She's a comic. Yeah.
Yeah, as a comic. You typed in he, she, we? He, she, we comic?
And 3 guys came up. And it said,
he, she, and we.
He, she, and we came up.
It's a movie. I don't know what type of movie it is. It says 10 minutes long. I don't know. I gotta get this on my browser.
but anyway, yep, the mic in your shoulder back. Okay. The only reason I bring this person up is because this was the first time, and my wife can agree to this, that we've heard somebody from the LGBT community that explained it and had the same thoughts that we had too. So, we always get confused whether it be, should we say he, should we say, you know what I'm saying, like what's gender fluid, like what's gay, what's like, nigga, we don't even know what straight is no more. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
we don't know what to say or how to have these conversations. And she's from the community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? First of all, is a guy that he kept his man parts, but he got everything else. You know what I'm saying? He got the breasts and all that stuff too. And from time to time he'll put on women's clothes, and that's his stand up too, like that. And he said he only likes women though, but he does dabble with men from time to time. Flame Monroe. Appreciate that, baby. Flame Monroe. Man, hilarious, bro. But this is the first time we like heard someone explain it, you know what I'm saying, and had the same kind of thoughts that we had. Because she was like, I don't know what half these terms mean. They just be making up stuff. And I'm from the community. Yeah. And we'd be like, and I think she had asked Charlamagne on the Breakfast Club, was like, how come you didn't press this person when they was up here, when they was saying all this stuff? You know, it didn't make sense. And Charlamagne was like, yeah, it didn't make sense to me, but who am I to say I'm not from that community? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to learn, and if that's what it is, I guess that's what it is. And then she was like, okay, I can see that, but I'm from the community. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
There's a lot of people like that, though.
Yeah. So, and she was like, the community be after her, you know? And she was like, I don't care what you call me. You know what I'm saying? You can call me he, you can call me she. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? But what matters is, you know what I'm saying, what she do on her personal life or whatever it is.
I agree.
Yeah, man. So that just made me think of that, man.
Just like
when you bring up the fluid, I don't even know what fluid means.
Gender fluid, yeah, it's all new stuff. It's like, when did this happen? I don't know. Just like African American, they gave that to us, what, in the 60s?
Yeah, I think so.
And it's like, are we really African American? Not really. Like, if you say I'm black, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'd rather that. But now it's
well,
like,
I think African American, because we do have some type of African ancestry.
But now there are so many Africans in the United States. You're just like, man, those are true African Americans.
That's a fact too.
You see what I'm saying?
You're just
like you have
Black American,
right? We're Black Americans,
which I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, I understand that.
Because then you have no one else. Like when you see Japanese American, you're like, oh yeah. You are Japanese American. Your folks are from Japan, or you're from Japan, and you have your U.S. citizenship.
But saying Japanese American is the same thing as saying Asian American, which is the same thing from saying African American for me.
But you don't hear Asian American. You'll hear like distinctly like, hey, Japanese American, Chinese American.
I only hear Asian American.
Well, who you be talking to?
What about you, baby?
Who you be talking to?
I think I heard. No, all seriously, I think I've heard Asian American. I've heard Asian American. I've heard it like I heard on the news, like on CNN and stuff. They be saying Asian Americans. I hear that term a lot.
That's good. Yeah, I don't hear it often.
Yeah,
but I do hear them like distinctly say like, African American. Yeah, but what are the Africans in?
Huh?
What are the Africans?
I mean, they're African.
But what if they're American?
I mean, I guess they're African American. I don't think Africans and black people that's here in the United States are that different.
No, they're different. They're different. Oh, that's right.
I'm talking about ancestry. Ancestry.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
No, our ancestry is different too now. If you really think about it, like we've been here literally 400 years. Our ancestors are like 100.
Well, we've been here.
We're talking about.
We've been here. We've been here
400 years.
Almost. Like America ain't but like 300 some years old, bro.
We were here before America.
I mean, not everyone.
Yes, we were.
I mean, I really can't have this conversation because I don't even know the history.
Well, that
like
that sounds
but
true because
I am.
we were in
but
Louisiana and they were talking about it before it became America.
Yeah. They were still slaves there.
Yeah.
Because it was under Britain's rule, so we were still, before America, they were still.
Yeah, but everybody didn't get here at the same time.
No, in the 1600s, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Columbus brought the first batch to the Caribbean Americans, and then they just kept on going. We all came in the same boat, came from West Africa.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
so with your point being that, if we all come from somewhere in Africa, why can't we say African American?
It's too much down the line, man, because it's like I'm not African at all. I'd never been
Do you prefer to be called African American?
I just don't see a difference with it.
They came up with it, like, to be politically
correct. That's why it was created to be.
So you think is
I guess
instead of calling them
not
Negro,
politically correct.
Before that it was, oh, you're a Negro
or black?
No, you were just
colored.
You were
Colored.
You were colored, Negro, or just the N-word.
Yeah, but if you took somebody from Africa and been here, I don't care if we've been here 1,000 years. The ancestry is from there.
But culturally speaking, like, you can go to Africans right now. You know some Africans.
Yeah.
And you're like, yo, we are completely different.
Yeah, you're right.
They'll try to separate themselves from the black community.
Right.
You know, so it's like,
not all of them. Not
all of them, but
I mean,
there's a lot.
I mean, yeah.
Not the children, but the parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they stick with like what they know.
Yeah.
So, you know, it is what it is, man. And,
how do we get into that? African American?
Well,
I have no idea.
Damn, we just be
I
talking
thought
about
we were
shit.
talking about H&M renting clothes out.
Well, talk about black people, but like,
What were we saying?
but just you know what? While I'm on it,
What's up? As we speak.
because like it's just like the name keeps on evolving.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you ever feel like, you know, when white people call you, they'll be like, "Hey, what's up, brother?" They don't do it to everybody else.
Oh yeah. You're right. Yeah, brother is like code for black dude.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I was with my brother. You know, way.
Yeah,
It's like,
you're right.
Why'd you do that to me? Now I call everyone brother just to mess with them.
This happens?
Baby, you do
all
it too.
the time.
You be like, it was a brother.
No. I'm talking about what you specifically said a white person.
Oh yeah, they don't even know they're doing it because they think it's acceptable, like it's cool.
Oh, okay, I see. What you're
Because I
saying.
see it coming.
No,
too.
obviously I know I do it. Duh.
Yeah.
Like instead of being like, "Hey, what's up, AJ?" Or they'll be like, "Brother, what's up?"
But I think it comes from endearment though. I don't think it comes from like a nasty place. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying it is, but like, it's like you don't have to do that.
Right.
Or they'll be like, "Brother, give me time." And I'm like, why you gotta make that face?
AJ, you stupid.
But it's so true. I'm just like, you don't have to do that, right?
Yeah.
Because I like the handshake because I don't get to do it every day. I'm like, just give me the
A good old handshake.
Yeah. But
I love that shit.
You know what's funny about the whole like conversation about African and all that stuff is funny because I've been telling my wife like ancestry and the DNA thing because obviously they don't teach that much stuff here in the US. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like African culture or any ancestry besides the surface stuff like MLK,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that.
Right.
And it's so cool to me that my wife, she's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
And then she can break down why she Puerto Rican and what Puerto Rican is. You know what I'm saying? You know, Indian, African, and then the Spaniards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she can break all that stuff down.
Right.
But and she can go to the place, you know what I'm saying, where Puerto Ricans are.
But that's what I'm saying. It's the same boat.
Yeah. So for us, for African American, black, whatever you want to call it, it's like I be wanting to, oh, she calling you, bro.
Oh, she's just getting
I
off.
be wanting to I just want to know a little bit more about my ancestry and like specifically where I'm from, just to know. I just think it's dope to even just know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You have somebody out, you have even if you a Caucasian or, you know what I'm saying, just a white person out here. Maybe you might be Italian, or maybe you might be Irish.
But they know that though.
Yeah, or Russia. They can go specifically. They know exactly what these people and they have all that history.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I just it's some research I'm gonna do, and just find a little bit more about specifically.
Well, I'll tell you why
You
we
know what I'm
can't do
saying?
it because we didn't have records.
Yeah, we didn't have records up until a certain date.
No, right. Well, there was records for the owners,
right?
For the slaves,
for the last names.
Well, their last names,
right?
That's not our original last names.
No. Yeah, I know.
Right,
I'm talking about.
so,
we're saying the same thing.
So yeah. But I'm saying like even like birth records. Like my grandma didn't have a birth certificate, so we don't know what year she was actually born in.
Right.
I think it's 1925, but could be 26, could be 24. We don't know.
Yeah.
Then my grandfather, he lied about his age so he can join the army faster, so he can take care of his brother.
Oh, okay.
But that happened to everybody back in that era.
Right.
Because we just didn't have records like that.
So
because it was fucked up here.
I think the ancestry. I think it's one specifically for black people too. What is it called? It ain't bootleg, is it?
I mean, it's not. It's just hard. It's hard to trace it
because once you get your DNA, I guess the DNA will tell you specifically what tribe you're from.
My dad did it.
He did it.
My mom.
So how did it go?
It told him like what locations, like where he was from in Africa.
Okay.
He was 58% Nigerian.
Oh, wow.
58%. And what's funny was, you know how all black people in America think they got Native American in them, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you got that hair because you
Indian your family.
He had 0%.
What?
That whole time, just thinking, just from rumors, people were like, oh yeah, you Native American. Nope.
So what did he have?
So he's 58% Native Nigerian, and then it was like other parts of West Africa. It might have been like Sierra Leone. And then he actually had like 18% like Irish. So I'm like, Dad, someone lied to you. Not your grandfather, maybe your great grandfather, like 20%. No, that might be your grandfather. So it's like somebody. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
that's why Uncle Alvin has green eyes.
And your dad ain't dark at all. Your dad is light as you.
But his brothers and sisters, they all look alike. But like my grandfather was light. My grandmother was dark.
Oh, okay.
Some of them came out darker than the other.
Yeah.
And some were darker but with great hair. But somebody lied.
Wow.
We don't know who.
I am curious to know, just so that I know. I don't know.
Yeah, because if I can pinpoint what it is, I can do more research on just that location.
Do it. It's on sale right now. $99.
And
just get more information. It's all about information.
Yours is gonna be, I'm gonna tell you, about 85% Nigerian.
You 99% Nigerian, baby.
And 2% nigga. I'll be like, they put nigga on my percentage? I'm appalled.
But you know, it's like some people.
But I'm just a curious person because obviously, I mean, for those that don't know anything about my background, I was adopted.
Yeah.
And right before I moved to LA, I was like 25 years old, and I wanted to, know who my biological mom was.
And you said she's light skinned.
And she's light skinned.
She's light.
So,
yeah, she's super light.
So you might be 75%.
She might be lighter than you, AJ.
I believe it. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it all.
I don't know I haven't found my biological dad yet. So maybe that might be the first step. You know what I'm saying? Find out who my biological dad is.
Do it.
And then.
Well, we tried.
We tried and I stopped.
About the ancestry.
Tried and stopped.
Yeah, whenever you're ready for that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the test.
The ancestry, we should really do that, bro.
Yeah. Well, we tried one time, remember?
Yeah, it was goofy. So like we tried, and then hers. So I think she.
I did the saliva thingy, and then it came back and said that my test was faulty and that I needed to do another sample.
Yeah.
And then Norris's came dried out because you're supposed to spit into this blue liquid.
Yeah. No.
No, the tube comes with like a blue liquid in it, and you're supposed to spit into it and then shake it.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Mine didn't have no liquid.
His didn't have no liquid. So then we tried sending it back. It just became like a whole hassle.
Yeah, then too much time passed and you just forget.
You gotta do it.
You know what I'm saying? So like we definitely gotta do that.
We should do that 20. What is it? 21?
Oh, 21 to me or something like that?
Yeah, I heard that one was better.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, we should do that.
Okay.
Yeah. What about your mom? What did your mom come back?
So she thought she was. I'm like, Mom, you ain't black at all. You thought you was black. You tripping. Oh, okay. I'm gonna read the results for. Okay, I'll do my mom real quick.
Yeah.
I actually found it.
Oh, dang! They emailed it to everybody.
Yeah, they wanted us to know.
No, see, that's dope.
So, like my kids, they're gonna be messed up. Let's see. So, my mom was 60% Asian. but like
what?
not the Asian you were thinking. It's like India. So because India is part of Asia, so she's 60%.
Oh, India, Asia.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
It's on the map. It's like India,
Got
like
it.
pretty much
Got it.
like you see right here.
Yeah, with that purple at?
Right.
Got it. That's a lot.
That's India, bro.
That's a lot.
That is India. So West African, she was 26%. Nigerian 17.4, Sierra Leonean 7.6, European 14.1. Now, we always thought my mom had more white than her. Turns out my dad had more white in him, which is crazy. Oh, I can't hear it anymore.
What?
Uh-oh, got faulty. Right? Isn't that crazy?
Dang.
So, all right, here's my dad's. So, overall, he's 65% African, 40% Nigerian, West African, 18.2%, Kenyan, actually, 6.1%, Central Africa, 1%, and then, I got the European wrong, 25%.
Who, your dad?
That means somebody really lied.
Your dad?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That means all his brothers and sisters are 25% European.
Wow.
Dark skin, light skin, doesn't matter.
That's
so
crazy.
somebody's white.
Yeah.
It was 13% South Europe, Irish, Scottish, Welsh 10%, and then he had 3.8% Middle East, which is nothing, but
Yeah.
he was like, I told you that time I went to Saudi Arabia. I felt connected. No, you didn't.
That's funny, bro. Like when you went to Philadelphia and you felt brotherly love when you went.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I was like, this nigga ain't feel no damn brotherly love.
I did feel it.
Yeah.
Maybe because of all the bros.
But yeah, man, it just sometimes I feel bad not knowing
Dang, I wanna know.
a lot about our own history.
It sucks.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, it's like we don't get taught in school, and then our parents don't know it because they was trying to get in where they fit in and work and then do all that stuff, and then generations happen, and we just don't know. You feel me?
The crazy part with you is you don't even know if you have grandparents, huh?
Living.
Yeah, I'm talking about like your grandfather, like your dad's dad or
On
your
your
dad's
dad's
mom.
side.
You have no idea. That's even your history. Like I thought my history was like.
I don't even know if my mom's family, my biological mom's family.
That's what I'm
living.
saying, bro.
Yeah.
And that's a whole different topic right
Yeah,
there. We
bro.
can talk about that
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah, for sure, man. but yeah, I'm gonna definitely do some research because I do want to study more African culture. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a goal of mine in 2020. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think everyone should be able to do that.
Do that, and much as I learn, I'm gonna share it on this podcast.
But your path is gonna be. I think you should document that. The both of y'all. It'd be very interesting.
Yeah, we should do that, man.
I can't go past my grandparents.
Yeah.
I know that.
Mm-hmm.
On my dad's side. On my mom's side, I can go a little bit further, but that's about it, though. Yeah.
All right. Let me see if I have any topics.
I'm tripped out though.
My shooting fire.
I'm really interested in that now. I want to know if like you have grandparents that you don't even know about, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, huh? Yeah.
That could be a blessing.
Yeah.
Cause they like, what if they don't know about you?
So let me. So check this out. So my biological mom, I asked him because she be laughing at me. I'd be like, man, my biological father probably like, you know what I'm saying?
A king.
Probably some African king. You know what I'm saying? He,
You never know.
You know, like he probably just chilling.
Uh-huh.
And he did, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh shoot, let me go get the throne I deserve. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
And so then
so I asked my biological mom one day. I was like,
what he did, where he worked.
So you got any information like where I can find him? And she was like, huh. She was like, well, last time I heard, he was at his old job back in da-da-da. And I was like, oh, for real? What did he do? What did he work? So I'm trying to hear. She said, this nigga chased chickens.
Oh man.
she said, I think he was catching chickens.
So I was like, hold on.
Somebody gotta do it.
Niggas still do that?
Yeah, bruh.
They catch chickens? Bruh. I thought they had like a whole system, a coop and all that stuff.
Well, maybe she's thinking like back when you were born or something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
But you're not even that old.
That's true.
Just like in Queen and Slim, you know, when they drove that part. Like they're
Yeah.
still like, when you drive to Savannah, you still see people picking cotton.
Yeah, you see some goofy stuff around there, man.
Like people pick cotton and like, I know people that pick cotton. And I'm like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
yo, like, you pick cotton?
like the shit still gotta get picked on.
It does gotta get
Like
picked.
fruit, like you
But-
still gotta pick it.
Yeah. I've seen, like, driving up north here, I've seen Mexicans in Mexico picking. I'm like, yo, whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy,
And
bro.
then you go home and you use a cotton ball.
I don't.
A
I used
Q-tip?
to.
You don't
Yeah.
use cotton balls?
I don't. No.
Q-tips?
You
I
wear
don't- I
t-shirts?
stopped wearing. Yeah, I do. You're
You
right.
don't wear cotton t-shirts?
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
Oh.
But the Q-tips, I stopped for a whole nother reason.
It pushes it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
supposed
yeah,
to
Especially
yeah.
my
You
wife,
supposed
yeah.
to get have you seen the little scooper?
No, I need that.
The little plastic scoop. Well, I have some in my bathroom. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
give you
wanna
some.
try that.
Oh, it feels so good.
I
You put
bet
it in
you it
there and then
does.
scoop it out.
Cause I'm a waxy dude.
Yeah,
I'm a
me
waxy
too.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
Yeah,
oh, I'm gonna
me
give you
too.
some. Okay.
Wait, so you could be like me and you could like have a conversation
That's-
and all of a sudden the earwax falls out?
Dog, that's
What?
No.
Time to end the podcast.
That is
Thank you for
heavy?
listening.
No, that's why I don't like to float in the water. Like put my head put my head back because
yeah.
the water go in,
Right.
and it'd be hell to get out.
Right. Me too. Me
Yeah,
too.
man, I hate that.
But like literally, I could be having a conversation with you in
And
mid
shit
sentence,
fall?
and motherfuckers would be like, "Yo, earwax just fell out your ear." You know that, right? And I'd be like, "Man, I know."
You know a trick to
My
keep it
body's
clean.
weird, man.
You know a trick to keep
Hydrogen peroxide.
No. I'm
Olive
about to put
oil.
you on something.
Oh,
Damn,
olive oil
baby,
too?
you
Sorry,
took
my
my
bad. I got
you
all
done took my
excited.
thing.
I got all
I got another
excited.
one. I got another one though.
What?
Eating salmon a couple times a week.
I do,
Eating salmon a couple times a week to prevent it.
bro.
Some of it.
I'm just waxy, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, and like my daughter happens to my daughter now. Like she was talking and the earwax just fell out of her ear. I'm like,
What?
I almost shed a tear, man,
Dang, that's
It was awesome.
crazy.
because I'm not the only one anymore.
Did y'all hear that TikTok is gonna start a streaming service?
I don't know.
Music
I'm
streaming
over
service?
this. I'm
A
over
music streaming service.
I can't. I'm over it.
They trying to compete. No? Y'all don't care
I
about
mean,
that?
it's very popular.
Pass.
Y'all don't care about that?
Pass.
All right, cool. What else I wanted to tell y'all? Have you ever heard of an oxygen bar?
Yes.
Oh yeah. They got them in Vegas.
Yeah.
You go and just breathe oxygen?
Yeah, you haven't seen it in the mall? We got different
Nigga,
flavors and stuff.
hell no.
You gotta
Yeah,
be more
you go
observant, man.
in.
They're everywhere.
Get oxygen.
Baby, you don't go in and just get oxygen.
You do.
You was
go-
getting oxygen before you got there.
Yeah, but this is like special
It's
oxygen
in you.
that
This is so funny to me.
Yeah, this
You was
is-
getting oxygen on the drive there.
Yeah, but it's
And when
different
you
type
yeah,
of-
walking.
it's different
yeah, it's
oxygen.
clean, especially here.
Yeah, it's like
Dog, y'all really got me acting like I'm crazy right now.
Yeah.
Nah, you was getting if you want good oxygen, get some plants and put them in your house. That's good oxygen.
Right.
actually that's not even true. That's a myth. You would have to have like a jungle worth of plants in your house to create
That much?
Yeah.
Well, it smells good.
But
just like with football players, you see them with the oxygen mask, everything. Same thing.
Yeah, but they athletes. You just walking in the mall and walk up to a bar and smell something. That's so weird to me. Yeah, let me pay for this free shit.
A lot of people do it for hangovers and stuff, though. And then they have what are those things called?
IVs?
The IVs, yeah.
Oh, see, that's different. A few of my athlete clients that me and Thrash had, like after hangovers, they would literally like hire a nurse and everybody get, you know what I'm saying?
It's the same. Get some oxygen. Get some.
But I ain't never seen them getting oxygen like they was about to go into surgery or something.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
I'm down for the cause. I'll do it. I've done it.
Oh, you heard about Apple building a $1 billion campus in Austin?
I did not know.
And their employees it's kind of like college. They got housing for the employees.
That's good.
And you just get up and go to work.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They're just doing what they did in Google did in San
Google
Francisco.
did that in San Fran,
And they're
that's
doing
right.
it here too.
But ain't that weird though?
No.
I mean, it'd be weird for me. I don't know that I want to leave
That's
work
what I'm saying.
and walk across this thing and still sleep at work.
And sleep at work.
I'm still feel like I'm at work. I don't know.
Is that
Seems
that's what I'm
weird.
Save on
saying?
gas, no commuting.
And then
That's true.
and it feel like you can get fired because what if you
And then you lose your job and your house.
Yeah, because you can
Take
get
that
to
risk.
altercation at your own house or off campus, but then if you violate some shit on campus, that'll mess up your work.
Apple said no excuses.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's because the tech companies are moving to Austin now.
Yeah, Austin is a beautiful place, but I've never been.
Did you know that Whole Foods is from Austin?
That makes sense.
It didn't make sense
I
to
didn't
me.
know.
I thought it was from LA.
Oh, that did make more sense.
I was was like, what in the world? Austin,
Oh man,
Austin's a hell of a place.
I think that's about it. You know, towards the end of the podcast, I try to
Drop us one of your gems.
get my shit off.
Yeah, drop your gem.
Oh, you know, D Smoke, the guy that won
Rhythm and Flow.
Rhythm and Flow.
The Netflix show with Cardi and T.I.
Oh, you didn't watch it, did you?
Oh yeah. So it's
spoiler
over.
alert.
It's over.
Spoiler alert. My bad.
So, yeah.
Damn, my bad,
It's
bro.
been over,
But anyway,
though. It's been
the
over,
winner,
AJ.
he was on Game's album. I just saw it. You know,
Oh.
Game he put out an album.
Yeah, last night?
Friday.
Oh, okay.
Past Friday. And I don't know. It was just dope to see that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Somebody that just won and then now it's like
Get put on?
Yeah,
That was
get put
smart.
on.
That's smart
Yeah.
game too.
Yeah. All right. So we're at that section of the podcast.
He changed his whole
Lord,
voice.
Let me go ahead.
His voice changed. He's about to
Did
give you
it?
some sound effects.
Did it change?
Here it goes.
So actually, I got two.
R&B station.
Oh, he got two.
But I'm gonna save one for another time. Let me see which one I want to do right now.
Well, you said it had to do with you gonna drop a gem that had something to do with what you're talking about.
I forgot what we were talking about now, so I can't even connect the dots right now. For those that don't know, towards the end of the podcast, we'll leave you thinking on a positive note or something that can help you through the rest of the week until next Wednesday. So this week, I'm going to tap into. Let me see what I'm gonna tap into.
Baby Smoke has to tap in ready to go.
No, I got two. You know what I'm saying? I got one from Holloway.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to find his. Wait. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna do the other one I was gonna do last week. Okay. But you had me last week.
Did I say anything last week?
You said a bunch of random
You
shit
said
like
some
don't
shit
drink and
like
drive.
don't drink and
Oh, I
drive.
did. I meant that.
So I'm gonna tap into what was that movie we saw the other week? Mr. Rogers. Yeah. So it was something very deep in Mr. Rogers, man. It made a lot of sense and it stuck with me. Not to give anything away from the movie, but Mr. Rogers had like a quote, and I'm not doing it line for line.
It's not verbatim?
Yeah, it's not verbatim. So like, I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Paraphrasing.
I'm paraphrasing in my interpretation. Okay. So there was a part in the movie. No spoiler. Like, I'm not trying to give anything away. But there's a part in the movie where people were, a guy was afraid of talking about his issues. Mr. Rogers was like, don't be ashamed to talk about, any problems you got. And then he was like, that makes you human. And anything that's human is mentionable. And anything that's mentionable is manageable, right? So if you have something that you're afraid that people gonna laugh at you or it's just too much to bear, you don't want to talk about it, you're embarrassed, you can talk about it because you're human. And if it's human, you know what I'm saying, it's mentionable. You can talk to it. You can talk to anybody about it. And if you can talk about it, you can manage it. That's pretty much it. Y'all like that? That was good. It took me a minute to get to it, but I haven't got the thought. Yeah. All right. Oh, can I get myself one of these? Can I get myself one of these?
Yeah.
All right.
That was good.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna send you some sound effects for next week.
Oh yeah, you got to, man. You got to.
One of them's gonna be today, Junior.
Yeah, please. Yes, please.
Wrap it up, B. All right, so let me turn the music up a little bit.
Speak already.
Anything I want to say before y'all get out?
Nope.
Have a blessed week.
Deuces.
All right, so you've been listening to We Are Professionals.
Aint.
Mess that up.
Damn.
You do it so good.
So listen, I could edit it out, huh? No, I ain't gonna do it like that. You've been listening to We Ain't Professionals, a podcast about everything and nothing at all. That went bad, huh?
Bro, you're hilarious, man.
That was good. Yo, you like that? Ah.
Oh, it feels so weird when I take these off.
Yeah, it's like we was in our own little world.
Yeah.